Somewhere right now, there's a guy asleep on his couch, drooling on a throw pillow, and his bank account just went up $340. He didn't wake up, he didn't check Slack, he didn't hustle. He owns something that works whether he's conscious or not. This video is 20 of those somethings. The businesses so unglamorous, nobody brags about them at a dinner party, but so consistent they quietly build more wealth than half the flashy startups you see on your feed. Stick to the end because the last one on this list isn't a business at all. It's the filter that separates the people who stay broke from the people who get boring and rich. Let's go. Quick intro before we dive in. I dig through unsexy, overlooked cash flow businesses every week and break down what they actually cost, what they actually pay, and why almost nobody's competing for them. If that's your thing, you know what to do. Now let's get into it. Number 20, coin-op air and vacuum stations. You've used one of these at a gas station without ever thinking of it as a business. A handful of vacuum bays and an air pump sitting on a strip of asphalt nobody wanted. Total setup often lands under $15,000, and a decent location can throw off a few $100s a month per bay in pure quarters, for basically zero daily involvement beyond an occasional filter swap. Nobody starts a company around vacuums. That's exactly why there's room. Number 19, dumpster rental. Every renovation, every eviction clean out, every roofing job needs a dumpster sitting in the driveway for a week. You buy the bins once and then you rent the same steel box out dozens of times a year. Margins stay fat because the product never wears out. It just gets dropped, picked up, dropped again. Number 18, billboard and static ad space leasing. Not the giant highway kind, the small stuff. A blank wall on the side of a building, a fence line next to a busy intersection. You lease the space from the property owner for almost nothing, then release it to a local business for real money. You're not selling advertising, you're arbitraging boredom, turning a wall nobody looked at twice into a line item on someone's marketing budget. Number 17, mailbox and package receiving services. The little private mailbox counters you see next to shipping stores. People pay monthly for an address that isn't their home. Landlords with excess retail space love these tenants because they're quiet and never generate complaints, and the churn is low. Once someone gives out that address on a lease application, they don't switch. Number 16, ice vending machines. An outdoor kiosk that spits out bagged ice 24/7, no employee required. Convenience stores near lakes, campgrounds, and beach towns lean on these hard in the summer. One well-placed machine can outproduce an entire cooler aisle without a single labor hour. Number 15, dog boarding and kennel facilities. People will pay almost anything to not feel guilty about their dog. A boarding facility with steady repeat clients from local vets and groomers runs on recurring bookings, not one-off sales, and the product, a kennel and a fenced yard, barely depreciates. Number 14, self-serve car washes. Nobody's standing at a self-serve bay, hosing down their bumper, thinking this is somebody's retirement plan, but it is. No staff on site most hours, coin or card operated, and demand doesn't care what the economy's doing. People wash cars in good times and bad, they just wash them less often. Number 13, specialty equipment. Rental for parties and events tables, chairs, tents, bounce houses. You buy the inventory once, and every weekend, somebody's graduation or backyard wedding rents it back from you. The margin isn't in owning folding chairs, it's in being the only operator in a 20-mile radius who bothers to own 400 of them. Number 12, local SEO and Google business. Profile management. Every dentist, HVAC company, and law firm in a small town has a Google business profile they haven't touched since 2021. Someone who fixes photos, responds to reviews, and posts updates monthly for $300 to $500. A client can stack a client list fast because the alternative, the business owner doing it themselves, simply never happens. Number 11, portable storage container rental. Same logic as a storage facility, except the storage unit drives to the customer instead of the other way around. Contractors, movers, and people mid-renovation pay a premium for that convenience, and one container can be rented out dozens of times over its life with almost no maintenance. Number 10, commercial fire extinguisher inspection and recharge. Every business with a fire extinguisher on the wall is legally required to get it inspected on a schedule. It's not optional, it's not negotiable, and almost nobody wants to be the one doing it. That combination, mandatory plus unwanted, is the exact formula that shows up over and over on this list. Number 9, junk removal. Not moving, removal. The stuff people can't be bothered to haul themselves: old furniture, construction debris, a hoarder relative's garage, a pickup truck, a trailer, and a dump fee account is the entire startup cost and the job's price themselves. People pay based on how badly they want the problem gone, not how long it took you. Number 8, small batch contract manufacturing. Somebody has to make the weird little bracket, gasket, or custom part that 100 different small companies each need 200 units of a year. The big factories won't touch an order that small. A machine shop that specializes in exactly that too small to matter order size becomes indispensable to every one of those 100 companies at once. Number 7, mobile notary and signing services. Every real estate closing, every loan document needs a notary physically present. It's a license, a stamp, and a car. Title companies pay a flat fee per appointment and call the same reliable notary over and over because finding a new one is more annoying than just paying yours. Number 6, recurring handyman, maintenance contracts, not one-off repairs, subscriptions. Property managers with dozens of rental units would rather pay a flat monthly retainer for whatever breaks than field a new contractor every time a faucet leaks. One handyman with 3 or 4 property management contracts can out-earn a solo contractor chasing one-time jobs all year. Number 5, shared commercial kitchen space. Rental food trucks, caterers, and small bakeries need a licensed kitchen but can't afford to build one. You build it once, then rent time blocks in it to a dozen different food businesses throughout the week. The kitchen sits idle for maybe 2 hours a day, the rest is billable. Number 4, self-storage in small, underbuilt markets. Not the mega facility, the 40-unit lot in a town too small for a national chain to bother with. Occupancy stays high because there's simply no competitor and the customer service required is close to zero, a gate code and a lock. Number 3, laundromats. Still one of the most quietly durable businesses in the country. People will always have dirty clothes and a huge share of renters don't have in-unit washers. The machines pay for themselves over their lifespan many times over, and the surrounding vending, car payment fees, and Wi-Fi add a second layer of income most owners don't even plan for. Number 2, buying a boring business instead of starting one. This one changes the entire game. Instead of building any business above from zero, you buy one that's already running with an existing customer list, existing cash flow, and an existing routine. A business with steady repeat revenue almost always sells for a real multiple of its yearly profit. But that multiple still tends to be far cheaper than the years of trial and error it takes to build the same cash flow from scratch. You're not betting on an idea working, you're buying proof that it already does. Number 1, anything with recurring revenue. This is the one, and it's not a business. It's the filter every other business on this list runs through. A popsicle stand pays you once per popsicle. A popsicle cart rented out every month pays you forever, whether you sell a single popsicle or not. Vending, storage, laundromats, maintenance contracts, kennels. Every entry on this list works because the customer pays, disappears, and comes back to pay again without you having to resell them. Before you chase any idea, ask one question first. Does this pay me once, or does this pay me every month? That question alone filters out almost everything that looks exciting and leaves you with a handful of things that actually make you rich slowly. None of these 20 ideas are clever. That's the point. Nobody's out here starting a fan club for dumpster rentals or fire extinguisher inspections. And that's exactly why the person who does start one has almost no competition waiting for them. If one of these surprised you, drop it in the comments. I want to know which one you'd actually consider. And if you want more of these boring but loaded business breakdowns, you know what button to hit.